Has it worked? Has it? Are we live? Oh my god. Oh, people. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I've only just managed to get the stream going, not through any fault of my own. PlayStation just wouldn't have it. I've had to change, turn the PlayStation off, turn it back on, that sort of stuff. That's why I've been missing for a few minutes, because it just wouldn't let me do it. Sorry I'm late, people. Sorry I'm late. PlayStation issues. It's giving me all sorts of error codes when I was trying. It was letting me into the lobby, but not physically letting me start a stream for some reason. So yeah, apologies for being late. Chrissy, how you doing? So Chrissy has just been pushed down into 6. Where's she gone? 5th. Where's she gone? 6th. There she is. Chrissy Raz. Yeah, for some reason it just wouldn't let me in the lobby. Sorry, it would let me in the lobby, but it wouldn't let me physically start a stream. But I'm in now. Thank God for that. I thought I was going to have to do a post-race. I don't like doing post-race. But currently, second lap in, we are live from Suzuka Circuit tonight for round 7 of the Team vs Team GR3 event. Hosted by Next Gen, sponsored by Team Oliver Racing. Again, apologies for being late, people. We'll go through after quali. Potter and Pop leading the way, Corey below. First of the hot lappers, 157.3 for Potter. We've already missed a few minutes of quali, most of it in fact. But still leading out then. Let me just pull up the scores, etc. Jambu third. Jambu actually currently leading this championship at the minute, 213 points. Bottom of Pot is second place with 196. We've got NGR Bobby in third with 193. Oh, sorry, Potter's 195, not 196. 127 in fourth. We've got Diablo. 137. My eyes are playing up. Score in fifth. He's on 128 points. I'm just flicking through the order, people. I'm not particularly picking out drivers. In sixth, we've got NGR Buddy. He's on 126 points. Pav 46 in 7th. He's on 123. 8th is Perzel. He's on 94 points. Also on 94 points is Silver Carter. So joint 8th really. Chromedix in 10th with 86 points. Chromedix actually picking up a penalty this week for causing an incident of not waiting. So picking up some gets to miss quali currently. So in 11th place we've got TNR Philo. Not seen him for a few weeks. He's on 80 points. We've got Dangly Ball in 12th on 76 points. Shadow Realm in 13th with 57. 14th is Chrissy Raz. Not had a great season. It's Chrissy Raz 55 points in the back of the pack. Nick 1993, but yeah, we've not seen him for a while either. But we've just come to the end of quali now, as I've managed to get this stream running and get through the points. Potter still leading the way on that 157.9. Pav in second, Jambu in third, 157.8. Nothing in it between the top three. NRC Dangly Ball in fourth, 158.0. Bobby fifth, 158.2. Purcell sixth, 9.1. One or two positions change. MRC CJW Racing in seventh. His first lap there, 159.3. Just a filler tonight. I don't know who he's filling in for though. RV Motorsport 8th, 159.3 for him. 2 seconds back from the leaders. Chrissy Raz, 159.7 in 9th. Silver Carter 10th, 2 minutes dead. Buddy in Silver Carter 9th. Buddy in 10th, 2 minutes point 2. TNR Philo is Philo. His fastest a 155.8, sorry, 155.6. Currently not counting. Possibly picking up a penalty or two, but it looks like he's started this lobby late. Frederick in 11th. Hot lap on the board. Harvey Motorsport in 12th. Again, no hot lap. Creamlix sitting this one out due to that penalty. RC Buddy then out the hits now. So a lot of the drivers pulling over them. Dangly Ball way off track. So it's a 50-minute enduro tonight. It's a single race. 50, that's 5-0. I didn't get a chance to go into the lobby settings. Makes it times 5 and times 8 on tyre wear. Or is it times 5 and times 3? I daren't leave in case I can't get back in. Or in case it kicks me out for some reason. Actually going quicker than 157.3, keeping that advantage. Bobby moves himself up into second, 157.7. Jambu third. I'm going to let me go to MRC Dangly Ball. Someone just left the lobby. Yes, they have. Jambu. Why have you left the lobby, Jambu? Left the race. Start 5-minute race start. Why 5 minutes? I'm in. I hope he's not waiting for me. Make sure I'm not getting lost on the messages. On messages. Go. So yeah, the PlayStation Network was playing games when I joined. Locking his rear end up there. It would let me join the lobby, which means obviously I've got a connection. I'm online now, looking at drivers and stuff. But it just wouldn't let me start a stream, saying there was other issues with servers. But here I am. Managed to get it working. Had a quick power down, restart, and managed to get it running. So, Potter McPot then. Pav's moved himself up into second. Was it Pav that left and came back? Jambu's in. So it was Pav. Chucks himself into second then. Bobby third, Jambu fourth. Ball 5th, CJW 6th, TNR Philo 7th, RV Motorsport 8th, Chrissy Raz 9th, Silver Carter 10th, Frederick G 11th, MRC Buddy 12th, Purcell 13th, and Credix sitting this one qualifying out. Duco, have Potter up. You're wrong on Duco. You sit next to Potter. Social distancing, obviously. Some donuts kicking in then. MRC Bobby being quite sensible for a change. So we have actually got two lobbies running tonight. We've got the pros you're watching tonight with me, darksmoka. We've got the pro-ams running with Adey Gee as well, live on his channel right now. So if you fancy going to watch some of the pro-ams, go and check those boys out. Give Adey Gee a quick like and subscribe as well while you're over there. So this is the team versus team event, hosted by Next Gen, sponsored by Team Oliver Racing, also sponsored by XI Energy Drinks, David Appleby Engineering, Joyce Designs, Thrustmaster Racing and GT Amiga Racing Seats and Cockpits. So I'm just going to wait for Potter to set the grid. Here we go, 10 seconds. So 50-minute enduro for you guys tonight. And they are only allowed to use one of each tyre, so one set of racing hards, one set of racing mediums, one set of racing softs, no more no less. There's no mandatory time determined for the pit window to open, so they can come in any time they like, but obviously you don't want to be coming in too early and changing your tyres accidentally. So Potter with Pot is not going to give me a good view of the lights. I can't see those at all. Thank you. Dutch power to the RV. Yeah, we've got a few Dutch boys in the MRC Dukes. So they are away then. Keep not showing me the lights. PlayStation. Pot then chucking himself over to the right hand side. Defending that position already as they head into turn one. So fends everybody off through there. Just about. MRC Bobby piling the pressure on though. Into second, Pav in third. Jambu into fourth. Motorsport Dutch Power Dukes in fifth. CJ into sixth. So CJ's actually had no practice for this race. He's not too familiar with race settings, tyre wear, etc. So he's a good racer. He does racing lobbies like this, so he's not familiar with that kind of stuff. Chris Raz seventh then. Let's see if Chris Raz can make I'm not going to say 2.5 Filo eighth. In ninth, wide through. There, just to keep it on track though. Frederick in 10th, Buddy 11th. Krumnik's made a place after he had to sit out qualifying. He's up into 12th, and Daniel Balls in 13th. Silver Carter a little bit off the pack now, 14th. No damage on his car. Bit of work to do then for Silver Carter. Pot up front and out a set of racing mediums. Full tank of gas on board. For the second over MRC Bobby as well. Bobby out on a set of racing softs. Well on tyre wear actually, the Z4s. I did say Potter was doing a professional donut because he 46 up into third. Gap between himself and MRC Bobby. Just ahead of the toe. Bobby gaining a toe. As we look, Bobby just stuck his nose out, trying to take that lead off Potter. He's holding on to it though. The Z4 will be a lot quicker than Potter's BMW. Motorsport fourth then in the Mercedes, driving for Team CRT. Charlotte race team. There are 4 different racing sim racing groups in this one. We've got the CRT team, the Charlotte racing team. We've got PAV 46 who's racing for MRC. MRC Bobby obviously racing for MRC as well. Potter and Pot MRC. We've spoken about NGR Jambu racing for Next Gen Racing. Philo for Sim FX. sim racing routes. 2-6, what's happened to Chrissy Raz already? She's down into 10th. No damage, but 10th. Bobby Lowe in the meantime. Oh, let me just flick back to that. Has taken the lead of the race. Pot down into 2nd now. Like I say, Bobby on those faster tyres. Actually, they're doing really well on tyre wear this season. Keeping them in check though. So we'll have to close up. Motorsport as well. So NGR Jambu's just being careful from the attack from Philo behind. A bit of a late move through there, Philo. She's in 10th, Purcell 7th. So Purcell and Jambu, father and son team, both rocking the Berghardt liveried Ferrari. Getting a good view of it right now. We'll see if we get a good view of it. Oh, there we go. That's a good Berghardt photography. Liveried Ferrari. The same for Purcell here. Up into 8th then after his start from the back of the grid. 3.2 back from Purcell. So Purcell just going through there. CJ White is tail low in 9th. 6 is CJ, linked for tonight. Also some Chrome Dicks in front though. Off. So into the hairpin then. Nick still managing to fend off CJ. Chrissy Raz slowly pulling these two in as well. Frederick down into 11th, he's dropped a position. So putting in 12th. Bradley Ball back up into 13th, Silver Carter then 14th. A bit of time back actually, Silver was about 12.5 seconds back. 2.6. Potter Pot and MRC Bobby battling it out just to go through 130R. Down into the chicane. Bobby holding out and keeping that P1 position. Pav coming under pressure from TNR Philo. Motorsport, I didn't notice he's got past Pav as well. So RV up into 3rd then. He's closing down Potter and Bobby battle in front. Philo and Pav side by side as they come into turn 1. Philo taking the lead in that battle up into 4th then for Philo. He's out on the mediums as well. Pav's on the mediums, holding damage actually. Pav probably slowing it down at the straights a little bit. 6th then in the Ferrari. It's a good sounding car, that is. Can't hear the cars alright. I've got my sound set up to come through my TV, so it might be coming through the microphone. A little bit, you might get a little bit of an echo. Picks up into 7th then. Managed to drop the attack from CJ. CJ now coming under attack from Chrissy Raz in 9th. Down into the hairpin again. Getting closed in. Chrissy Raz having to take a slightly different line through there, not to smash into the back of CJ. Down towards the spoon then. 200R. Turn spoon, it's double apexed. You have to put it out wide through the middle section. You see one or two drivers going off there later on in the race when the tyre wear starts kicking in. So Champion now in 10th. So he's out in the mediums. Starting to develop already in this this race. We're only on lap 4. 12th then, Adey Gee now 13th. So his tyre wear starting to come into play. Those racing softs, been putting the pressure on those by the look of it. So Carter on the mediums, he's 1.6 seconds back now. So Bobby holds on to P1. Potter's just about keeping him in check on those mediums. Still only half a second back. Pav then managed to regain his 3rd position, got back past RB Motorsport and TNR Philo. He's also out on the mediums, still holding that damage as well, Pav, so a bit of driving. CRT's got to, RB Motorsport's got to try and fend off TNR Philo now. So the Degners, keeping it reasonably clean through there. Into the hairpin. Pav doing a good job of defending that line. Motorsports close right up on him though as they go through 200R. So be careful from the attack from Philo behind. He's a fast driver as Philo. In front, Motorsports trying to get down the inside of Pav through there, not quite able to do it. Onto 3rd then. And now back stretch towards the infamous 130R, one of the fastest turns. It's the fastest turn on the circuit. Motorsport with the toe then, getting back past Pav, taking that 3rd place. Philo going for a move down the inside of Pav as well there. Pav saw the attack coming, defended the line, he's lost in time to RB Motorsport in front. Let's just go and see what's happening in the lead. MRC Bobby still holding on to that P1. He's got a second now, he's gone wide. He's not got it on the sand, but that's going to allow Potter to come straight back through. It's going to put all sorts of pressure on those softs of his as well. He's now losing time to Potter, 1.5 back. 6, 1.7. Pot then on the mediums. Gifted a little bit of a break here. He was just starting to creep away with a bit of a lead. 2.5 now Potter's got. MRC Bobby will be upset behind the wheel of that BMW. Angry now, Bob. Don't do that. Back up on Potter though, 2.1, but he'll be putting all sorts of pressure on those softs. In the meantime, in the background, we're almost 3 wide into the hairpin. RB Motorsport, Philo and Purcell now. Oh, Chrissy Raz up into 7, getting it wrong on the exit of the hairpin. There's Chrissy Raz. Kept in check, but she's lost a lot of speed. Another attack from Jambu as they come down 200R. Though, holds on to that 7th. And that's just allowed Jambu to close up. She might come under attack still with the slipstream. So let's just keep an eye on what's happening up front. Potter still holding on to 2.4 second lead. Bobby's decided to come in the pits then. Yeah, that tyre wear playing in turn 1. Wide, looking at get it in the sand. Purcell comes through then. Does Bobby manage to get out? Let's see where he comes out. The first drivers to pit. Purcell on the mediums into 2nd then. Philo piling all sorts of pressure on him through turn 1. So up through the S's. Let's not play about anymore. Yes, we can. Very big bonnet of the Mercedes in front of us. Going for a bit of a look down the inside of Purcell. Not quite able to do it. Head down towards the Degners then. turns through Degner 1, easy to run it wide through there, and through Degner 2. Merzel just about keeping on track. He's had to let off the throttle though. That's allowed TNR Philo through, up into second then for Philo. To the hairpin, goes defensive to defend from Perzel's attack. Just looking at a great big wing. Perzel get that position back, closing back on him as they head down towards Spoon again. Tries to go down the inside. Himself in a good position to try and have an attack into 130R down towards the chicane. Just a bit of time through the exit though. Pot's got a 13.2 second lead, the medium tyre. Still have a chance down the start-finish straight. We'll come back and have a look at that. Pot, as I say, 13.3 second lead, just under half a tank as well. Good position at the minute, Potter. 15 minutes into this race. Apologies if it started late. Like I say, I had technical issues with the old PlayStation. It would let me into the lobby, but wouldn't let me actually start the stream. Bizarre. So TNR Philo then up into second, also out of the race in mediums. Again, just under half a tank in the Mercedes. Perzel in the Ferrari on the mediums. A bit more wear on that Ferrari than there is on the Mercedes in front. A bit more fuel used as well. Holding on to third currently for Perzel. Cronedix up into fourth. So it did start at the back of the pack for Cronedix. So driving the Z4, again he's out on the hard, so he's going to run massively long on those tyres, holding just under half a tank. So what happens to Cronedix? Generally then fifth, trying to drift his Ferrari, the racing mediums rear, and Ferrari looking a lot more worn than he'd like. Just losing a bit of traction in the rear end for Jambu. You can see him there. He's Fast and Furious 9. Bobby then after his pit stop comes back out into 6th, but he's under pressure from Pav 46. And Bob comes out on the racing hards. 3 different compounds do have to be used in this race. So Pav on out racing mediums. Goes losing it through there, kicking up the dust as he hit the apex. So Pav 7th then. Let's see if he can stick with MRC Bobby. Cronedix comes in the pits now then. Takes those hards off. Let's see what he comes out on. He's going to take off board fuel as well. We'll come back and have a look at that. MRC Dangly Balls 7th then. He's on the mediums currently. Not too bad. Let's see, Cronedix then coming out just 1.2 seconds back, but Dangly Balls running at full race pace, so that gap extended. Cronedix 8th, MRC Buddy 9th, picked up a bit of a penalty, Buddy. Great big TOR logo smashed down the side of Buddy's car. And on the rear end as well. Whoa! Commentator's curse, he's got it wrong through the S's, he's off track. Doesn't help lose his penalty a little bit, but he's losing a lot of time, picking up damage as well. He's got a long way back to the pits. So a slow lap for MRC Buddy, he's already in 11th. Lost his penalty now though. Chrissy Raz coming through, taking 10th. CJW 12th. Racing mediums looking pretty worn out on CJ's car. RV Motorsport 13th. And have we lost? Yeah, we've lost Silver Carter. Oh no, we haven't. Silver Carter at 9th. Who have we lost? Did have 14 drivers. So Potter McPot then starting to feel the effect of those racing mediums. We just catch him getting it back on track coming through the chicane. He's still holding on to a good lead though, still got 13.3 seconds over second place TNR Philo. Also not stopped yet is Philo. Game time over Perzel, 3.6 seconds. Not stopped yet is Perzel. Mediums, Jambu also running long. 2 seconds back, he's got MRC Bobby up into 5th then on that fresh set of racing hards. Managed to fend off Pav. He's out on that worn set of racing mediums. Not stopping quite early though. Took the soft tyre option first of all. 7th, looking like he's starting to struggle with the grip of that BMW. Krodig's 8th then. He's come out on that set of racing medium, so he's saving the softs for last stint. Silver Carton 9th. Not stopped yet either. RV Motorsport 10th. Fresh set of racing hards for RV. Chrissy Raz now stopped out on the racing hards as well, so you should see the medium tyre users coming in the next lap or so. CJ also out on a set of racing hards. Into 12th currently, and MRC Buddy just been in the pits, so he's had a fresh set of racing softs. See if that helps him stick to the black stuff. Pot then. Still got a quarter of a tank on. He's into the pits this lap though. So the first of the medium drivers, Philo follows suit. So I think all of the medium tyre users are starting to feel the effect. So Philo stops out then for another lap. So Pot did already have a 14-second lead. So drop down the order. Willie. In position. So Philo creeps through into 1st. He will have to pit in a few laps. He's holding on to a fair amount of fuel though. So 20 minutes into this race. Pot 2nd, so he's come out on the racing hards. 3/4 of a tank, looks like he's going to try and win that. Bobby out on, he's out on the hards as well. We know the BMW is pretty good, the Z4 especially is good on its tyre wear. Both out on the hards, we'll see who comes out on top there. But Philo's going to have to come in the pit, so Bobby and Potter will probably take that position off him. Ian Pav as well. Krodig's up into 5th then. He did a long stint on the hards at first. Out on the mediums now. Dangly Ball 6th. Again not stopped. Drifting the BMW. Father-son Ferrari team. And on the racing hards. Side by side racing for the family team then. I hope they're both in the same room, screaming and shouting at each other. Let me through, let me through, no! If I let you through, you're having no tea. Stuff. Silver Carton 9th then. He really doesn't like those mediums. Wearing those to the end of their life. Motorsport 10th on the hards. Chrissy Raz closing in though, she's on a slightly fresher set of racing hards. 0.7 of a second back. Buddy 12th then. Big gap back to Buddy, 21.9 seconds. He's out on the softs. Should be able to close that gap down a little bit. CJ now down at the back of the pack. So not liking the hards then, CJ. Smashed his livery together tonight as well. I think it's pretty much a standard livery with Excite, TOR, sort of stuff David Appleby engineering will smash down the side. So Philo holds on to the lead. And he will be in. I don't know whether he'll run another lap with that fuel he's got. He's closing up anyway. There's half a second between them. Bobby then still 4.8 seconds back in third. Krondik's fourth now then after his long stint on the hards. Dagley Ball fifth, also running long on those mediums. Just catch him drifting through the hairpin for Dagley Balls. Got PAV 46 closing up slowly. Power on a fresh set of racing hards, half a tank of fuel. 0.4 seconds back currently. Closing in as well on Dagley Ball. Down to a second, it's less than that now. Perhaps going to have a good run up the hill into 130R. Should be able to get him before the chicane. See whether Dagley Ball defends it or not. So Pav has to hold on to 6th then. Dagley Balls may come in the pits this lap. Yes, he will come in the pits this lap. So that just releases PAV 46 then to come through and take that position. Philo's in the pits as well, so Pav might hold on to 4th then. No, Philo back out the pits then. It's going to be close. Pav's coming at full race pace. Seeing our Philo then out on the softs now. Should be able to pull a bit of a gap from any attack from Pav behind. Does leave him with the hards for the last stint though. Now 6.4 seconds back from third place Krondik, so we'll see if he can close that gap up. Pav in 5th then, Jambu 6th, Basil 7th. Dagley Ball 8th, so fresh set of racing softs for Dagley Ball. Silver Carter, oh thank gosh, new set of racing softs for Silver Carter, so he's going to stick the hards on at the end as well. RV Motorsport 10th on the mediums, MRC Buddy putting all sorts of pressure on him. Chrissy Raz then down into 12th. Buddy getting past then. So there was a 21-second gap. That must mean that Chrissy Raz has had a bit of an incident somewhere, I think. CJW now, nearly 16 seconds back. So out from Potomac Pot, racing hards. 5-second lead over MRC Bobby, also out on the racing hards. Did stop a little bit earlier than Potomac Pot though. They're starting to come in on those hards. Third. Similar wear, but he's on the medium, so still a faster time than the hards on MRC Bobby. Let's go on board for a lap with Krondix. Why not? So through the first turn then. It's almost a little double apex as well. Up through the snake or the S's. A bit of feather in the throttle through here. Banked curve. Dunlop down towards the Degners. It used to be a round corner, they squared it off in the 60s I believe, it might have been the 80s, I could be lying. So through Degner 2 though, a little bit wide for Krondix. Through Little King down towards the hairpin, hard on the brakes, down into first gear. Catches the apex nicely, he's doing it wide, or lose the tail end through there. I've seen one or two drivers go for a bit of a drift-a-thon. So through 200R then, down towards Spoon. This track actually a figure of 8, not many people realise Suzuka is a figure of 8. Cross bridge tunnel section. So into Spoon then, he's the double apexed. Again, he's wide on the exit there. Back stretch. Not expecting Chromix to go full tilt through 130R with the worn mediums. So he does lift in 6. Good move. Hard on the brakes then for the final chicane. Again, easy to get it wrong through there as well. Easy to run it wide on the exit. Back on the power again then, onto the start finish straight for Chromix. Sticks in a 159.8 for that one. Current fastest lap is held by TNR Philo, 158.7. So, Bottom and Pot pulled a bit more of a lead out of MRC Bobby. 5.4 seconds. I think I'm just seeing Chrissy Raz in the sand pit. I did. So Chrissy Raz just about to be lapped. Struggling on the hards. Something's going on with Chrissy. It's not like to keep not be able to keep a car in a straight line at all. So Bottom and Pot extending a little bit more, 5.8 seconds, 5.9 I think I saw for a second. MRC Bobby in second then, losing time to Potter. Increased pressure from Chromix in third. TNR Philo closing in on Chromix though. Now on those soft tyres for TNR Philo. Make short work of Chromix. Chromix, as I say, are the worn mediums. Gap of 0.7 between Chromix and Philo. As they come onto the start finish straight, gains a little bit through the exit of the chicane. Back up to 1.7 now though. So we'll have to fight it out for another lap, try and close that time back in on Chromix. Pav in fifth then, nearly 9 seconds back for fourth is Pav. 19 minutes remaining of this race. Probably out on the hards, we wanted to get rid of those anytime soon. Stick the softs on. Jambu on the hards in the Ferrari in 6th. Perzel still 7th, also in the Ferrari. 2.8 seconds back though. So Jambu just managed to creep off a little bit. I assume it's a family run business, the Burkhardt photography. Thank Ball in 8th then. Putting those softs to good use. Single Carton 9, 12.8 seconds back. Just starting to lose the tail end of that Mercedes. Chrissy Raz, oh sorry, that's RV Motorsport. So on the racing mediums, trying to fend off MRC Buddy out on the worn set of racing softs. He's picked himself up another penalty, actually 1.3 seconds. That's a big chunk. CJ up into 12th then. Chrissy Raz, really struggling Chrissy on those hards, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe she's just playing. Getting round, sticking a set of softs on. But in the meantime, Potts pulling more time out. 6.9 seconds over this train of cars behind. We've got MRC, Bobby, Chromix and Philo fighting it out now for second. Chromix going down the inside. He's got that position off MRC, Bobby. So still out on those one set of racing mediums for Chromix. Probably moves like that. Bobby, though, running himself a little bit wide through there. That's allowed an attack from TNR Philo. Managed to fend it off at the minute, but Philo getting increasingly more dangerous looking. Bobby out on those worn hards. No match for Philo's softs. So Philo going for a move now then. Side line into the king. Bobby's going to hold the line into the hairpin though. Philo getting a good enough drive out. No. MRC Bobby just defends the line. So look for another go for Philo. Can he get it done down into Spoon? He's run it wide through the first section of Spoon. He's got it back on track, but lost a bit of time to MRC Bobby. Should be able to gain a bit more of that back. Oh, losing it again on the exit of Spoon there as well. Just about to say he might gain a bit of that back as they head up the back stretch, but actually lost a bit more time. So through the 130R then towards the chicane. Closes back up on Bobby. Bottom and pot now in the pits. So getting rid of those racing hards. Bobby into the pits now as well. He's going to ditch the hards too. That just releases Potter. Releases Chromedix to take the lead on those racing mediums. They are worn out. He is going to have to come in next lap. Got no fuel on board. TNR Philo up into second. He's got plenty of fuel on board, but he has got to stick the racing hards on for the last stint. Pot then out of the pits in third. 5.5 seconds to try and make up on Philo. 7.6 back, 7.5 from the lead, and he's on a fresh set of racing softs as well. So onto the fastest tyre for the last stint. Looking good for Potter Pot at the minute. Jambu fourth. So still on the hards at the minute for Jambu. Bobby's managed to get in between Jambu and Purzel. He's gone for the medium tyre for the last stint. So in fifth, Purzel in sixth. Under no threat at the minute. Purzel, Pav still 5.4 seconds back. He's out on the soft tyre now though, so he will be able to close that gap up. Purzel yet to take his final stop. Paul holding on to 8th then. So I think he's got the hard tyre to go for his final stint, so he'll be wanting to use the soft as much as possible. Silver Carter 9th, still 10.2 back from Dangly Ball. He's run himself a little bit wide through Degner 2. He's taking those softs to the limit as well. So Army Motorsport in 10th then, still managing to fend off MRC Buddy. We're getting a bit bad on MRC Buddy's Aston. CJ in 12th. Chrissy Raz 13th. So fresh set of racing softs for Chrissy. Can she get anything done with those? Wasn't getting on well with the hards. She did look a little bit disheartened, if I'm honest. So TNR Philo then holds on to race lead as Chromedix is down in 5th. So Chromedix is pit. Philo's on the racing softs. He's got the hard tyre to go. 4.4 seconds over second place Potter Pot. Potter Pot looking decidedly quicker through there on those racing soft tyres. Purple sectors as well for Potter Pot. So pulling it back time on TNR Philo, gap down to 4.1. Bobby in third then, 13.1 back from Potter Pot. Jambu fourth. Crowdicks back out the pits on the racing softs. So 12 minutes to run these then, see if Crowdicks can catch up with NRC Bobby. I don't think he's close enough to Potter to make any moves. I've got a bit too far. Right, so Pav up into 6th. That means Dangling Ball. Dangling Ball's not been in the pits, he's just struggling with those racing softs. That's allowed Pav to come through. Pav now piling the pressure on Purcell up the back stretch, side by side as they head up to 130R. Just edging ahead. Pav's going to have to chuck himself into the slipstream as they head through 130. Oh, and Purcell nearly losing the tail of that Ferrari. Pav getting a good run into the chicane though. Outbrakes Purcell. Takes that 6th position off him. He's out the soft. Purcell then pits. Jambu's also in the pits. So I think they've got the soft or the hard. They've got the hards to go. Sorry, the mediums to go. I think. Taking on a big blob of fuel as well. So TNR Philo, his gap reduced to less than 3 seconds now. Potter McPot. Fastest lap of the race, 1:57.5 on that fresh set of racing softs. Another 10th there. Gaining time over 3rd place MRC Bobby. Crowdicks closing that gap up as well, 1.6 seconds, drifting that Z4 through Degner 1. 10 minutes left. Getting it wrong. Pav then into 5th, 5.7 back from Crowdicks. Just see Crowdicks disappearing around 200R. So both out on the racing softs for Crowdicks and Pav. Let's see whether Pav can close that gap up. I think he's actually losing a bit of time at the minute. Crowdicks gaining a bit of a toe off MRC Bobby through some of these turns though. It's the softs the Ferrari boys have had then. I can't remember everybody's tyre choice, but Jambu's 6th fresh set of racing softs. 8.7 back from Pav. There's a lot of work to do, only 9 minutes left on the clock. Everyone in front, we're only expecting TNR Philo in front to pit. Got to take on the hard tyres right at the end of this race. So Jambu's 6th then, Dangling Ball's 7th, coming in the pits now then. He's in for his final stop, Purcell, just been in the pits as well for a fresh set of racing softs. Ball in, taking on board that fuel, RB Motorsports 9th, just coming through that last chicane then. To 10th, fresh set of racing hards, so that should last him definitely to the end of this race. CJ in 11th, he's on the racing softs for his final stint. So he's way back off any attack from Silver Carter, he's 46 seconds back. Oh, MRC Buddy, what's happened? Where's he got it wrong? But he's got damage front rear, he's out of fuel as well. Oh buddy, it's all happened. So he's having to take a slow lap with all that damage. Chrissy Raz 13th. Long way back, Chrissy. See whether she can gain that place off of Buddy. Oh buddy, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch. So Philo is in the pits now then. Let's see where everyone else comes out. Potter McPot comes back through to take race lead. It's released now then. So we'll just give it a few seconds while the clock kind of resets itself. 4 seconds then for TNR Philo. He's not going to do that, I don't think, with the racing hards on for the final stint. MRC Bobby on the racing mediums, holding on to third currently. He's got Chromedix crawling all over the tailpipes of his fellow Z4 driver. Chromedix out on the softs, Bobby on the mediums for these final stints. Chromedix will want to be getting past. Oh, he does. He just shoots himself straight down the inside, side by side. Oh, off the track for Chromedix then. Does MRC Bobby wait up? Like it. So Chromedix holds on to fourth then. He didn't lose a position, although he had actually just got in front of MRC Bobby. That's put him under increased pressure from Pav. Pav also on a fresh set of softs. A bit of a penalty though, Pav. 6 minutes left on the clock. Let's only get 3 more laps. Jambu then holds on to 6th. 7.5 back from Pav. He's only put those on a lap or two ago as well, so I don't think he'll be able to close up enough to make an attack on Pav before the end of the race. A little bit too far back for that. Same for Perzel back on Jambu, 13.6 seconds. Also on a fresh set of racing softs. So Dangly Ball 8th on Motorsport. Oh, that wasn't. I thought that was RV Motorsport behind. It's not. It's Chrissy Raz. She's got her mojo back in the racing spirit. Paul's 8th then. He's on the racing hard, so Chrissy Raz might be putting him under some pressure on the softs. Motorsport 9th then. Heads on to 130R. Racing mediums looking pretty worn out now. Silver Carton 10th, battling it out with MRC Buddy after Buddy's been back in the pits. So Buddy in 12th, but he's 3 minutes back. So not having a great race. Oh, CJ's now come a cropper. He's got damage front and rear, engine damage. He's still got fuel on board, but that's unfortunate. Degler 2, it is an awkward turn with a great big lump of concrete on the outside. That's just the place that caused that kind of damage. Just chuck himself off track to stay out of the way of the drivers behind. Some good racing etiquette there by CJ. So out front, bottom of the pot, 12.9 second lead. 3.5 minutes remaining on the clock, looking quite comfortable for Potter. Philo still holding on to 2nd then on those racing hards. Bobby again trying to get past Chromedix. This is just allowing Pav to come back at him. Bobby then pushed down into 4th. Can't say anything about that, Bob. 46th then, up into 5th place, closing in on MRC Bobby. 3 minutes remaining. So this lap and one more. Chromedix up into 3rd. Will he be able to 5.3 back? No, I don't think he'll be able to close up on Philo fast enough. He's out of a faster tyre, but not fast enough to make up 5.5 seconds in 2 laps, I don't think. Not without a little bit of a mistake from Philo in front. I think he's just a little bit too consistent for that, even on the hard tyres. So Chromedix might have to just hold on to 3rd position. He'll have to just be careful of the attack from Pav behind. Bobby having a little bit of contact through there. Pav just relinquishing that place, letting Bobby hold on to 4th, then Pav 5th. That battle for another day. Jambu holds on to 6th then, 4.5 back still from Pav. That's 5.7. Closing in due to the fighting in front. Puzzle 7th. Dangly Ball still 8th. Silver Carter still 9th. Yeah, so big gaps between these drivers now. 22, 23 seconds back for Silver Carter. CJ up into 11th. Racing Soft starting to look a little bit worn. He's only got a lap more to do. So he's got chasing him down at the minute. MRC Buddy. Oh, Buddy's miles away. No offence, Buddy. 51 seconds down. Chrissy Raz then. Yeah, 4 minutes 51 down for Chrissy. Not had the greatest of seasons, Chrissy. So, race leader, Potter McPot, has pretty much led from the get-go. He's only lost the lead due to Bobby took it off him for a lap maybe, and then due to the pit stops. But he has been quite comfortable out front. Still holding on to 12-second lead over second place TNR Philo. Philo actually making up more time over Chrome Dix. Chrome Dix still coming under attack from MRC Bobby and Pav. Pav still not managed to make his way past Bob either. Again going for a look down into the Degners. Bobby again got the inside line through there. Pav side by side through Degner 2. Does he get a cut back down towards the hairpin? Bob's going to hold on to that outside line to try and get the defensive line into the hairpin. Just run himself a bit wide there though. That's going to allow Pav to get a good run out the hairpin. Bobby's still side by side with him though. Possibly Pav starting to struggle with the racing soft. Bob's got to be careful though, he's bad out of fuel. So we are over the 50 minutes. This will become last lap. He's run himself wide through Degner, through Spoon. Possibly a little bit of a collision with Pav 46. That's why Pav's down. Back through. That's now Jambu through to take 4th. Sorry, in the meantime, Potter McPot comes across the line to take 1st place. Sorry, Potter, if you did a great big handbrake and we didn't see it. Philo's done a decent job holding on to that 2nd. 12 seconds back still. 3rd place, Chrome Dix. So start from the back of the pack with Chrome Dix after a penalty from last week. 4th place for Jambu, gifted to him at the end there. Bobby giving Pav the position. Right at the end, Bobby just slamming his brakes on. Pav taking 5th then, MRC Bobby 6th. Perzel just coming through the final chicane, going to come home 7th position. So comes home to take 7th. Other drivers firing themselves off track that I've not seen. It was RV Motorsport and possibly Chrissy Raz. So Perzel 7th. Dangly Ball comes home and takes 8th. Silver Carter just coming down towards the chicane, going to come home in 9th. RV Motorsport 10th, CJ in 11th. I think it was CJ we saw smashing into the wall. MRC Buddy in 12th and Chrissy Raz 13th. So yeah, unfortunate. Oh dear, Chrissy Raz not having a great race again. And who did we lose? Potter McPot. Resounding victory tonight in the Enduro. Went medium, hards and softs for Potter. Played out well for him. Everyone seems to be quite happy in the chat at the minute. Doesn't always end up like that. So that was round 7 of Next Gen Racing's Team versus Team GR3 event, sponsored by Team Oliver Racing. They are some nutter mental truck racing team. We're hoping to get to see them when all this COVID stuff dies down. It'll be good. So coming up then. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. For me, it's the GR2s with the P1RC community. Come and check that out. That's always some good action from the P1 boys. Got a new season started. When's that? 9th of July or something daft? I've got all sorts coming up. It's a Friday night at 8 o'clock. I'll come back to you on that. But it's not this week. It's not for a couple of weeks. So just calm down on Friday nights. It's not yet. Yes. So tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, got the GR2s. Still nothing on Sundays at the minute, but there will be. Keep you posted. Back Monday, 8:30 for Next Gen Minis, and then again 8:30 for round 8 of the team versus team event. Let's see what's going on in the chat just before we disappear. CJ saying, is there a most times crashed award? There might be. I'll have to check the replay. Yeah, everyone seems quite happy. Chromedix especially went from P14 to P3. You will be happy with that. So yeah, that's about it. That was round 7 of the team versus team event. I've told you what's coming up. You don't know what's coming up next anyway. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, tell your mates, tell your mum. My name's Darksmoka. I'm out of it.